Tighnari, we're gonna go and hang out with this dude today, okay? And find out what he is all about. I absolutely love Tighnari's character, so I'm super excited to hang out with him. Let's go see what Tighnari is up to. The start of contamination. You haven't gone to see Catherine in a while. Why don't you go have a look?
Traveler, you've come at a good time.
Are you Catherine or are you Nahida?
Wait, this sounds like another commission.
What's new, Paimon?
It is as you say. The commission this time around is of high importance. It pertains to the safety of the Avidia Forest's inhabitants.
Okay.
Huh? What happened?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the Avidia Forest seems to have become contaminated.
Is it with those stupid things that we got? I can't even remember what they're called. I hate those things.
Contaminated? You mean
Withering zones.
a new withering zone?
Those things.
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region. The Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. If we allow this contaminated region to expand, the consequences could be unimaginable. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you can do is stop the contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
Will do. We gotta take care of everybody's problems over here in Teyvat, but nobody's willing to help me take care of mine and finding my sister.
This is forest business. Maybe Tighnari will know something. Let's go find him.
Let's go. Know what I mean? The unanswerable problems. All right, let's go see Tighnari. How's it going? How's your day?
This is where you've been, Tighnari? That's...
Wait, is that Hypatia? Who is that?
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Oh, sorry.
Tighnari, everything's spinning.
Are you okay, bro?
Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her.
I don't want to do the story quest anymore. I've changed my mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it. No, we can't be killing a kid.
And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy.
Bro.
I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tighnari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
We can't be doing this.
What happened? Tighnari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense.
Okay.
You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Okay. I will admit, like, when I get sick, I get whiny too. I think I'm going to die. I think every time I get like the flu, it's like, I'm gonna die. Like, this is it. So I get it.
Really? Then can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
Sure, kid.
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside. It's different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Are you okay? Do you just have like the flu?
Could it be?
Could it be what? The contaminated region? Did the kid go and play around over there?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest. No running around until I say so. Got it?
You think he's gonna listen?
Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Okay, sounds good. You know, patient privileges or whatever.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
He's okay.
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him.
So you lied?
His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
So he lied to the kid.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind.
The Santy
A
grass.
small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidia forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand.
Then I guess we gotta go get some, right?
I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale. Have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Don't worry, your kid will be okay.
Contaminated region. Is that why you two are also here?
Yeah, Catherine sent us on a commission. She always has commissions. That's what she said.
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one.
Ooh.
Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidia forest, so I can't turn a blind eye.
So what do we do? What do you want us to do? What do we do?
Same way.
Yeah.
All right, let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. We can also ask about the contaminated region.
Let's go.
There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly. Let's go.
All right, let's go save this kid's life.
Excuse me, I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
Yes, do you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Why?
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
Why are you closed?
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently.
Of course they were.
They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market. Our caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely come up short this trip. All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
Gotcha.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back?
Yeah, are you not worried?
Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just the thief disappeared into the deepest parts of the forest.
All right, what did this thief look like? How tall is he? How much does he weigh? What color are his eyes? What color is his hair? Tell me everything. You got any details?
We asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. Anyone who goes in experiences mental anomalies. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region after stealing those mechanical parts? How many people were there in total? Were they not affected by the contaminated region?
Good question.
That crook came from the contaminated region.
What?
As for how many, there weren't any people.
Were they like mutants or something?
No people.
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me. Fine. The thief that stole our parts was a huge mechanical crab.
A mechanical crab? Is it from Fontaine? Is it from Fontaine? Could be from Fontaine.
What the heck? The Avidia forest has creatures like that?
Is it that crab? Didn't see any in the Nvidia Forest field guide.
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new at this. It came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our goods and ran away. We were all shocked. By the time we came to our senses, the thief was already long gone.
You mean the crab? Just go ahead and call it a crab.
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods, then business will return to normal?
Solving everybody's problems like normal.
Oh, but of course! Not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
We get free stuff?
Enough. tell me something that's actually useful. Any leads on that mechanical crab?
It's a big giant mechanical crab. What more do you need?
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, we specifically got someone to assess the situation. If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
Yeah, okay. Let's go talk to this assessor.
Go and have a word.
Assess the situation? Like an insurance person or something?
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with nearby caravans and residents. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab.
What does this crab want with their stuff?
However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. It doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables. A caravan carrying a large amount of mora had an uneventful trip, but another caravan had a child whose metal toy was taken.
Why?
Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually think of a way to get rid of it.
Okay. Interesting. Weird mechanical crabs. I know of a restaurant called the...
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't the academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Where did that thing come from?
Fontaine, I guess.
Our salaries even got slashed.
I don't
because
know.
of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but a mechanical crab? This is rough.
And you guys are too pathetic to go and take your stuff back yourself, so we have to do it. A floating ferry. You're gonna let a floating ferry go and get your stuff back? Really? How sad. All right, what's up with you, bro?
From the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb our daily lives. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the contaminated region after it's done making a mess.
You haven't tried capturing it?
Ooh, we're gonna trap this crab. Crab legs for dinner.
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it. It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest, so instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides them nearby. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
All right, let's go see what's going on with this mechanical crab.
How are things? Did you make any progress?
Kind of, sort of. We learned a few things.
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear.
It's weird.
Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things.
Who owns it?
Or the mora you made. That would be the most efficient method. But it only goes after mechanical components. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Right. It's really weird.
Very weird.
So, you all found a way to retrieve our goods?
Go get it yourself.
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all times. Oh, are you planning to...
Yeah, we're gonna bait it. We're gonna bait it and trap it and cook it for dinner.
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition, it lives in the contaminated region, and it comes out to steal mechanical components. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations for further conclusions.
Observations, sure.
Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting time.
Then let's go.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
Don't worry, we'll take care of this problem just like we do everything else in this world.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast.
Hey!
Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
Then come with us. Get your stuff back yourself.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and sumpter beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out the crab. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
We're gonna get a big giant crab trap.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
I don't know about that, Paimon.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Okay, where are they?
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Where is it?
Okay, we'll start from here and have the Sumpter Beast with the components on board lead the way.
Okay.
This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
Do I gotta tame this thing?
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it.
Follow it. Can I walk? I can walk.
Why did it stop?
Feed it? What do you want me to feed it?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
What does it eat?
The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so that...
All right, it's moving again.
Oh, it's on the run. So, I'm gonna grab this first. It's on the run. Feet. Okay. Cooliloo. What does that mean? Cooliloo.
Did you hear something?
Yes. Kolu. I didn't know that they speak.
Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It doesn't look anything like a crab.
It looks strong. Be careful.
I was imagining like the crabs in Fontaine. Okay.
Out of my way! Teamwork
We'll just get rid of this thing real quick. No problem.
Be still.
Get out of my game! 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 Cooley.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab!
What are you gonna do now? Cooliloo?
Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
Paimon become the bad cop here. It doesn't seem to understand us.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods.
Sounds good, Tighnari. Have fun. After some searching, Tighnari finds the goods that the mechanical crab
I don't know why
stole.
you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections?
Cooley, it looks sad.
You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
Kolu? It's like a little baby robot crab or something.
It reacted.
Does it understand us?
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
It's like a little puppy dog. It's like a little puppy dog.
That's right. The
Wagging his
contaminated
tail.
region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets.
Yeah, what can we learn from it?
I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Okay.
Paimon gets it now. Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It seems like it does understand.
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
Look at it, look at it, look at it just bobbing up and down. It's like a little puppy dog wagging his tail. Come on, yeah, he's excited.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off.
Stay.
We'll be back soon.
Roll over.
If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood?
Kolu, does that count as understanding us? I mean, I guess so.
I'm not sure. But our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components.
Can it do
and to
tricks?
purchase Vasanti grass to make medicine with.
True.
We should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Here.
Oh!
You're welcome.
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen. You really got them back for us.
You're welcome. It wasn't that difficult. You could have done it yourself.
Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass?
Yeah, buy one, get one free. 50% off.
Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
Hey!
How many do you need?
All of them.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
Hey!
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
I can tell you right now, Paimon's gonna speak up and yell at Tighnari for not taking money.
Reward?
I'm surprised she
that bag
didn't.
of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me, just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Yeah.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
You're welcome.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Sounds good. What we're gonna do about the crab, we're just gonna leave it there trapped. Sad. Hey, it's Coley!
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, Coley. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? You're not dead yet. That's good.
Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she sounds so sad. I bet she, in that moment right there, oh my God, that just hit my heart so hard. She like feels useless.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable.
I don't think you are very approachable, Tighnari. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
Will do. Wait, why not ask Coley to give you a hand? Why are you asking me? Did you not see the look on Coley's face? Oh my God. Does Tighnari just treat Coley like garbage? After you and Tighnari prepare the mess, Coley gives it to Yara.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal.
Oh, that's good. His fever broke.
That's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy.
What a good kid.
Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's a long story.
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear that I asked you to?
Of course I did. Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size,
It's not that
we will
far.
likely have to stay overnight.
It's not that far.
I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Coley, you got this. Have some confidence in yourself. Believe in yourself, girl. Okay?
Many things are learned by doing, and once they've been done, you'll realize that they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
You got this, Coley.
That's right. You'll do great, Kale.
You will.
All right, then I'll do my best.
I believe in you.
Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You too. Just don't die while we're gone, okay? Because I swear if I ever come back to this village and Coley is dead, I will rage quit this game. I promise. Everything will be fine with Tighnari around. Don't worry.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I think you'll understand why once we arrive at the contaminated region. You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful.
Probably.
Let's return and find that crab.
Okay, I wonder if he's still there wagging his tail. Cheese fizz with sucrose out. Hey!
Troublesome illness.
Adventure rank 55, fam! Where did our crab go? It's over here in the... Is it sleeping?
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
I saw the little box or the little square cube over by the tree. Did it sleep?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd.
Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You doing okay? Little friend, we need to think of a name for the crab. Should we call you Kolu? How about Kolu? It's here.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part.
Here's a little
Keep
treat.
it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Here's a treat for you, boy. Yeah.
Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region.
That's a good boy.
I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidia forest to become like this?
Let's go find out.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about.
Looks fine to me.
It's like...
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all?
I feel fine. I feel fine.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments.
Okay.
My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
They're glowing. They're more colorful. They're brighter.
This flower species is formerly known as the Sumeru rose.
Yeah, I have a bunch of
It is
those.
also known as the leyline lodestar.
Leyline lodestar.
They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area.
Okay.
From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
That's what it sounds like he's saying.
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case.
So what do we do about it?
Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
Okay. CSI. Genshin Impact. Sorry.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time.
Yeah, where are they gone?
The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
Did the crab eat them?
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances.
Look at the crab back here. He's like...
Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment.
Yeah.
This
They
equilibrium
get
is
comfortable.
broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
And why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change.
Yeah, why are you feeling okay, Paimon? We're normal. What about you?
Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab.
Gotcha. Kulelu? What is your name, crab? Do you have a name, boy?
That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
Okay.
Environment. No wind. Target parameters. Normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
Oh, that's really cool. Can I have one?
What's this?
It looks awesome. It kind of looks like the thing that we saw in the chasm with the chasm quest with Zhao and all them.
A purification device I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
Sounds like a plan.
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily.
Okay, so what do we do to get rid of it, though?
If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source.
Gotcha. At the heart of the contaminated region?
That's right.
Where's that? Kulilu? Kolu. Oh, puppy dog scared.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Looks like it's terrified.
Something's approaching.
What is it? Who is it?
So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return.
Big giant lizards?
Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
No problem, don't you worry. Wow, they're terrifying. They're like weird crocodiles. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ow! Give me a second. Let me. God, you didn't give me a chance to even like get my bearings and figure out what was going on.
That's all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Kolu? Oh, is that your family? What's going on back there?
Hey, where are you? Wait for us.
Where are you going, boy?
Let's hurry and keep up.
Okay, let's go. Where's it going? What's it after? Is that its family?
The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
All right, let's go. I put two.
Help! Help!
Who is screaming? Get out of here. Okay. Are you okay? Is it just Jasar? What are you doing up here, bro?
Spare me. Please spare me.
I'm not gonna kill you. Don't worry.
Hey, are you okay?
Are you?
These injuries are superficial.
That's just a
Don't worry.
scratch.
I'll patch you up.
It's just a scratch.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
We got rid of them. Don't worry.
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, good. That's good.
Kolu. Hey, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Don't get mad at him.
It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
No. He's like a little puppy dog. Look at Traveler. I swear, Traveler does this expression. Like in every single quest, he's just like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Jeez. It's so funny. Kilulu?
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy.
Was that what we're going to call him? Krabby?
It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
He's a good boy.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me.
No. It's okay.
Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died.
Then you should probably leave.
I gotta get out of here. Yes, I have to escape.
Why does he sound so insane?
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them.
Okay.
No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
But Krabby is a good boy.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he sounds a little whacked out.
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long.
What do we do about that?
We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village.
Go now. Get out of here. Bye. You nut job.
When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
Kolu? It looks like it's expecting something. It wants a treat. Give it a treat.
So, you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
Yes, give him a treat, Tighnari. Don't tease the crab. Kolu.
It's so hard to understand.
He wants a treat.
All right. Regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it?
It's like a little puppy. It's so cute. Caluculo! Oh, it said something different that time.
Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? I wonder. You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside.
Oh, that's a great question that Tighnari just asked. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? Who made these things?
And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Kulilu? Me?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components.
Did these things come from Conria? Maybe? Because we know that the ruin guards are from Conria, right? So is everything that's mechanical? Or could it came from Snezhnaya too? Because I do remember that quest where it was Tartaglia's story quest where we met his brother, and his brother was talking about how like there's a lot of robotics in Snezhnaya. So did they come from Snezhnaya or did they come from Conria?
Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, rather, its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure.
Well, who is its owner?
It's getting late. Let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow after a night's rest.
Sounds good, Tighnari. Sounds good. We're going to be pulling for Raiden on Thursday.
Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
I see you. And don't call me a lummox, you rabbit-eared looking thing. I couldn't think of a good insult.
Let's set up camp here.
All right, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
All right, we're camping out.
Oh, any particular reason?
Particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
Should have known. A very Paimon reason. Yep.
You're not wrong. But the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below.
Tighnari always thinking.
Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer.
Okay.
I'll set up the tent. You'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Go, Paimon.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
Sure.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can.
Get us some berries. Marshmallows. You safely start a fire,
That's
rubbing
right.
sticks together?
You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Okay.
Traveler, Tighnari, Paimon couldn't find any food.
You said you was a pro, Paimon. What happened?
Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible.
They all are edible, Paimon.
Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Oh my god, Paimon.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
Good luck, Tighnari. Go get it. Kolu? Did the crab go and get his food? That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Oh, you found some already.
That's a good boy. You have my gratitude. It's more useful than Paimon.
Hey!
Sorry, Paimon. It's true. Kolu?
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time.
Kulilu?
That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Are you running low on parts? The crab might not like that.
That is one reason.
Well, it's gonna be expecting a treat. Coolly. Oh no! What happened to the crab? What's wrong?
It looks really sad.
Why is it sad?
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you.
You're gonna run out of parts. Treats, Tighnari. Cool. Perked right up.
I'm off to prepare dinner.
Wagging
We'll
its
take
tail.
shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
Sounds like a plan.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so, poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Whatever that means.
Paimon's getting sleepy.
Me too, Paimon.
Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This feels like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
Nighty-night. Have a great night, Paimon. You sleep floating, I guess. Paimon gradually falls asleep while reminiscing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well?
Very well. I'm still a little sleepy.
You have to maintain constant vigilance in dangerous places like this. Yawning all the time like that is no good.
You can't help it.
If you can't stay awake, it's okay. Go sleep some more. I'm not tired yet.
I can manage.
Really? You don't need to push yourself. I'm used to staying up all night, because many plant and animal species can only be observed during nighttime.
Okay.
Speaking of which, have you seen the crab?
No. Did it leave? Where'd it go?
It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went.
Are you wary of it?
So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner.
Yeah, I want to know who owns this crab.
A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
Banned research? The academia previously conducted research on mechanical life forms?
Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontamod for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research.
Okay.
They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature.
Ooh.
However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned.
Ooh, that's bad.
The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe the subject will be unbanned in a few years.
Maybe. Do you not like this area of research?
That's a difficult question to answer. I am interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes.
Anything in particular, or because the conquest of nature is bad?
It's just my personal opinion.
And that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
My ancestors and
Oh, I see the crab!
the Velukashuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it.
Okay.
Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia.
Oh, and I want to know why the mages want Tighnari to join them in their like experiment. We never did find that out from Act 1.
Once you start placing yourself above other life forms, I mean, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
I understand what you're saying.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Hey, boy, how are you doing, Krabby? You doing okay? Kolu, what's up?
Coffee? Did you prepare this for us?
Tighnari can understand this crab. It brought us coffee. Oh my god, it's my best friend. It looks like it wants a reward again. It brought us coffee. It brought us coffee. And I am a coffee addict. So you're a good boy. That's a good boy.
All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power.
Kulo.
All right, suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him.
Yeah, we'll drink it, don't worry.
The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
You too, Tighnari. We'll see you in the morning. Have a great night, great sleep. I'll just hang out with my mechanical crab friend here. Wagging his little tail. Time passing. Good morning, everybody.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night.
Yeah, thanks for leaving me out to dry there, Paimon. Nice. It's okay. Your punishment is solo watch duty.
Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Sure.
Good morning,
whatever you
Traveler
say.
and Paimon.
Hi.
A quick question. Do you feel off at all?
I'm a little dizzy. Why are we feeling dizzy? Do we got the good Zaza again? Are we going to get another vision?
Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
All right, go ahead.
You two...
And we what?
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame.
That's probably a good idea.
Also,
Only
retrieve
you
the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
can prevent forest fires.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
I'll retrieve the pest-repelling devices.
All right. Let's meet back here later.
Sounds good, Tighnari. Prepare to set off. Last night's yeah, I recovered them all.
All right. It's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines.
No problem.
The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict.
Will do.
Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Okay. Let me grab some of these weird
The closer we get to
things.
the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Let's take them down. Took them all down. No problems. No problems. Cooley, hey, crabby boy, how you doing? Cooley, are you okay? Kolu, what? What is it?
Here.
What is it? What is it, boy? Did Timmy fall down the well again?
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different.
Looks the same as what we saw earlier.
Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves? We're going in.
Going in! The contamination's a source. The source of contamination that lies deep within the forest. Abnormal ley line energy seems to flow out of it. And we're gonna go in. Here we go. Oh, we get to use Tighnari.
The monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Go away. All done. Examine the strange device.
What is this?
I don't know. Interesting. I've never seen a machine like this before. I don't feel too well. Uh-oh, is that the Zaza?
Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible. We have to stop it.
What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do that? We're gonna blow it up?
Oh, let Paimon see.
Where's Klee when you need her?
Oh, Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere.
I'm starting to get dizzy. Are we gonna pass out?
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body.
So what do we do about this?
Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Well, what if you turn into like a mutant or something?
But you're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Yeah, we got your back.
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then there must be a trap door somewhere.
Trap door. Let's look. Kolu! Oh, Krabby found something. Krabby found something. He's wagging his tail. What is it, boy?
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us!
Let's follow the crab. Whose place is this? What is going on here? Who are you? What is happening?
Here.
Who is this guy with the weird glasses?
Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now!
You tell him, Paimon. Yell at him more.
Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
Who is this?
His body is cold.
Oh, is he dead? Whoops.
It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here?
He's dead. Kolu, what happened, Krabby?
Almost forgot about you. Here. This is the last one.
You're welcome, Krabby. You've been such a good boy.
What is it doing?
What is it doing? Where's it going? Is that the crab's owner?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Maybe.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Tape recording?
Yeah, Paimon. Yeah, a lot of people nowadays don't know what those are.
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Yeah. Movie time with Tighnari.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay, this should do it.
Anybody got a VCR laying around somewhere? After inserting the tape, the projector gradually begins to...
Carkata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone?
Carkata. Oh, that's Carkata. The crab's name is Carkata.
There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Carkata, do you know what we're about to do?
What are you about to do?
Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Carkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists.
Okay.
I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins, and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being.
But he can, I guess, kind of understand us. Kulila?
It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
The recording ends here.
Carkata is the mechanical crab, right?
Yes, Paimon, did you not see what we just saw? I mean, yes, Carkata, and then the owner died, so...
And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
Ban research, yeah, he wanted to mass produce some kind of crazy mechanical stuff.
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Okay.
Junior researcher?
Junior researcher. That means it was, that means the guy was, or Tighnari was his boss, I guess.
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
Well, what if Tighnari's like 500 years old? We don't know.
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
So basically, Tighnari's a genius.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Okay.
Look! Paimon found another tape!
What's on this one?
A date is written on it. Let Paimon see. Oh, it's from a half a year ago!
So 6 months ago.
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
And after inserting the tape, the projector
It's
grabbed.
rare that you malfunctioned because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters?
Oh, that's why it brought us coffee. I gotcha.
All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now.
What is with your glasses, dude?
Try moving around. Everything in working order?
Kalu, okay.
Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare.
Wait, oh, is that why this thing wanted parts? So it could bring it back to its owner so it can be fixed.
I'm glad. Carkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk.
What did it say?
Aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream.
Translating.
Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
The recording ends here.
After Abatui left
Interesting.
the academia, everyone lost contact with him.
Okay.
I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Carkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Right? He mentioned something about power.
Let's keep looking around.
Okay.
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed.
Let's check it out.
There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Carkata helped him with sorting.
I don't think Carkata's that smart.
It's hard to say. These are the last two tape recordings. Let's watch them.
All right, let's see what's... blah, 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 blah. Yep. Coolio? Coolie. Golu?
Sorry, Carkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day.
Oh, special days.
In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts.
That's why.
That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous.
What'd you do? Coolio?
I've officially activated the third-generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Carkata.
You sound tired.
I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being.
So like C-3PO. Kolu!
I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Carkata.
Oh, Kolu.
Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Carkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once.
I wonder what it would say. Kulilu?
Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice.
The recording is here. Tighnari quietly inserts the next tape.
No.
Ooh.
If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus. Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Carkata, come help me.
Does he have like a heart attack or something? And poor little Krabby here can't do nothing.
Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor.
Kulilu?
Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control.
How did he end up on the little platform that he was laying on when we first got here? Kolu?
Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all?
Kulilu? Kolu?
I'm sorry, Carkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
That's sad. The last recording ends here. Wow.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was an accident.
Yeah, it looks like it.
After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Then Carkata...
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Carkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Carkata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar to any other living organism. It should be structured similarly, it must be able to cry and laugh, and it must have the capacity for independent thought.
Okay.
Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Carkata as a friend instead of as an experimental product, he would have noticed.
Okay.
Carkata can't speak, and
True.
yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit, but before that, we have a more urgent task at hand.
Yeah, we're just over here looking at videotapes when, you know, there's a thing going on that we're trying to shut down or find a trap door.
First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down.
We should have done that in the first place. Support
Below
being
us
yourself
is
is
the
just having
final
fun.
room. The control unit is likely in there.
The land's here. Wanna try jumping down?
Let's do it. Everybody ready? Whee! Am I gonna die? Oh God, there's more of these things.
Let's nip that in the bud.
There. Whew.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley
Let's
line
turn it off.
extractor should also shut down.
Turn it off. Where's the off button? Shut it down. Okay. Do we get to keep that pretty little gem?
Without external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Carkata. Let's head back.
All right, let's go back. Sag. And I guess Krabby doesn't understand life and death, really. Are you like analyzing it? What are you doing? Oh, it's trying to like put it back together, or put him back together. Like using the parts that it got. Well, that's so sad. Poor Krabby. Dude. That's why I wanted the parts, man. You can't, no, we're not crying today. There's no crying in Genshin, not today. That's so sad. Oh, no, no, no. Don't kill the Krabby. Did the Krabby just die? Shut up. What is it doing?
So, Carkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
I hate this game.
Carkata is unable to understand the concept of death.
It looks like he's got some kind of idea. It's sad.
However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state.
So it thought getting the parts from Tighnari by doing the little things. Man!
It's true that Carkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So
And
that's
that's so
why it
sad.
kept stealing mechanical parts.
Because it wanted to put it together. Got it.
It can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
That is so sad.
Yes. But the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Poor Krabby, or Carkata, whatever you want to call it.
Carkata? Carkata?
That crab better not die.
Can you hear Paimon? Tighnari says you're awesome!
It's not responding. Wait, did its power run out? Oh no.
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Okay? You can't suck me in like this, Genshin, and then take things away from me like that. Okay? Carkata was a good boy. He was a good boy. Okay? Tail wagging, all that stuff. You give me something and then you take it away from me, just like that. It's unfair.
I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me.
Go by yourself, Tighnari. I don't want to go with anybody right now.
Let them be alone for a while.
I don't want to go and check on the ley line extractor. Tighnari can go do it his damn self. Welcome in.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations.
Good, we did our job.
Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest.
Sounds like a plan.
Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale.
Carkata, Attaboy's research.
According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed, and Carkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
I don't like the ending to this.
What the heck?
Yeah, Paimon.
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right?
That doesn't matter right now, Tighnari. Stop trying to get rid of me.
Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow.
I don't want to discuss anything more with you, Tighnari, okay? You're trying to get rid of me. I think I want to take Carkata home with me, okay? He can be my pet. I can fix him. Tighnari marks out on the map. He usually goes to doing research.
Oh, and don't talk about Abatui.
Why?
The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
No, I'm gonna scream it from the mountaintops.
All right. Then let's go back to Catherine.
I guess.
Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest. Things are already getting back to normal.
I see. Thank you for your hard work.
Yeah, whatever.
Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
After leaving, what, is it a Carkata?
Is Carkata going to be sent back to the Academia?
Probably.
It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled.
I gotta go to work being all sad too.
Oh, then how about we find Tighnari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tighnari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh?
Probably.
Alright then, we'll find Tighnari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Carkata.
I don't think he's gonna listen.
Tighnari!
Shh, keep your voice down.
What do you mean keep my voice down? Don't yell at me.
The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. It can also be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
I have no idea about anything that you just said. Hey, it's the puppy dog. It's how you doing, Krabby? It's good to see you. Kalu, it's excited. It's excited. Look at him wagging his tail.
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
It's not my fault you have the ears the size of Dumbo's, bro.
You didn't disassemble Carkata?
No, it looks like you put him back together.
Why would I do that?
Because you said you were.
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies.
That's what you said.
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine.
You're rude.
I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place.
So the real reason you stayed back was to...
Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Carkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest.
Yes, sir.
All life brought forth in this world has meaning. and Carkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
Does Carkata stay here forever? Like, can we visit Carkata anytime we want to now?
That's great!
Coolio.
Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Carkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists is all. It's hard to explain Carkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed?
How do we find that out?
Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Carkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists.
He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy, such a good boy. Look at him bouncing up and down, wagging his little tail. That's a good boy, yeah, Kolu, yeah.
By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments.
Well, there you go, Tighnari.
What do you think?
He's excited. Carkata's excited. Kalu, yeah. Wag that tail. Wag that tail. Awesome story quest. Claps in chat. Claps. That was amazing. That was great. That was fantastic. Awesome. I didn't think some weird looking robot would make me feel emotions, but it did, and that was a good one. That was a really, really good one. I feel like this quest is more about like Carkata and his master than Tighnari, but that was still really good. That was amazing. That was awesome.